Alright, what do you guys say we get started just a little bit early, huh? It's Friday. I want to play some Metaphor. Let's jump right into it. Sound good? Sounds good. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Okay. So, it's another week down. We made it through. Work sucks. You know how it is. Alright. So, when we last left off, we are working our way through spending some time with more people. We do have the list here with the, the masks and the talismans that we need. So I'll keep those in mind. We just need a handful more of each one. So let's see here. It is 9/2. So let's go ahead and go check the Gauntlet Runner real quick before we do anything else. You want to wait your full time? Oh boy. Well, I'm sorry, Embry. I'm sure there's someone somewhere on Twitch who's just streaming a just a countdown timer. You know? I don't know what it'd be counting down to. God, can you imagine that? I just went live and left a counter going that was like 8 days worth of countdown time. And people just kept checking in like, what's gonna happen? And then the live stream just ends when we hit 0. It's like, that's what I was doing.
Alright then.
Alright. Let's see here. We're gonna spend some time with Yufa. Oh, excuse me.
It's all right.
Let's see here. Oh, right. Okay. We're gonna go check out the church. Start a 24-hour timer for next stream. You know what? That's actually kind of funny. Who knows? Maybe. Just leave the stream completely unattended.
What is it? This is the place.
Alright.
That's surely right.
Oh boy, what's going on with the church? This is not gonna be good.
Dear God.
It would be a great way to earn channel... You're right, it would be a great way to earn channel points. Which means I shouldn't do it, because that's one step closer you all would be to making me eat a head of cabbage.
Close your eye.
Oh,
Most medical wards do not have chains. We've been waiting 4 years, and you'll continue waiting. Until someone gets the points. Afflicted with an illness we cannot identify. You're almost halfway? Well, it'll be another 4 years. Prone to violence, not themselves. Got possessed by something evil. Only affects followers of Sanctism.
but then...
Okay. Can see it
I
now.
won't.
Place is filled with stagnant magla.
About that.
Yeah, no, letting people just writhe in pain is not gonna help.
Come on. Silence.
Oh boy, here we go. Yufa, I'm sorry. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
Leave this place.
Shame to admit, but
So they're trying to pray the illness away, and
If
praying
we
is
can-
actively making it worse. Okay. We have to act. We have to knock some heads together to make some progress happen.
that's surely right.
Keep praying, Embry. It's not going to happen. Alright, so we found out that the church is keeping sick people in a dungeon and trying to pray the illness away. And we'll figure out more the next time we hang out with her. Okay, next up we're going to spend some time with Brigida. It is right here. Oh, this is going to put her at rank 7. Almost done with Brigida. Oh, okay.
I
There we go. Okay. Hello,
just
Brigida. Let's see here.
apologies.
Telling you would mean drawing you into an all-out war, a campaign against Sanctism itself. Sign me up.
You. Fine then.
Of course. All right.
Thank you. Here.
We use this facility for our research. We're trying to develop non-violent uses for igniters. Make them something more than weapons. Okay. Okay, so what are you doing? They knew that magic igniters would widen the gap. The strong would become stronger, the weak weaker, so that's why I made it my occupation. Okay.
But
Did wish for a different future. Okay. People are not so clever that they would abandon the convenience.
as it
Okay.
is, say,
Well,
Okay, so she's working on a more niche use for the igniters?
my thanks.
Thinking about your dream, this kinder world in your little novel. Hear about people who live with mutual goodwill and respect. Wanted to take that first step. Okay, sure. I'm not gonna let you die,
Leave it
though.
to me.
Like, that's just not gonna happen.
I believe in you.
Okay, well, I'm going to imagine that the final step in Brigida's quest line here is going to be the church finding out that she's doing what she's doing and being none too happy about it. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so more items get a discount. Oh! There we go. Occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, Brigida will send a crate with money. Oh, thank goodness. We so need money right now.
And then
Facility has another purpose. Playing P is the same as village. Okay. I hire them here and support them in the ways I can. It's the least I can do to a She's a good person stuck in a rough spot. Okay, so we're just gonna stay at rank 9. Alright, gotcha. Cool.
here.
Oh, look at that! Spend it wisely. How much did she send? $15,000. Not bad. We can make that work. So let's see here. We need a Judgment Mask, a Devil Mask, 2 Temperance, and a Moon Mask. Okay. So let's see here.
All right then.
Let's go.
So we've got 100,000. That's either going to get us one of the talismans we need. Actually, it might be less. We can check on the talismans before we go and buy masks.
What's this?
Oh, excuse me. Ah, man. So, normally, I'm just like, oh man, I don't know why I'm so tired. I know why I'm tired. It's been exhausting. It has been not just an exhausting day, but an exhausting week. Do we have enough pocket change? Yeah, we've got a couple, bundles of $300,000 lying around. Oh, come on. Can we not? Okay.
Hey, mister.
Alright, let's check and see. Okay, so how often does he get? We need a Femme talisman and an Avian talisman. So these two. Okay, I guess we don't get a discount on these then. So then, in that case, what we will do is
Let's go.
we will go ahead and check to see if we can get any masks. Okay. Oh, we need fortune. I'm gonna grab that fortune one.
I'm off. Wow.
Strength, death, temperance. We need temperance. And I think that's the only one
Talk.
else that he's got.
I'm off.
Alright, so let me make a note here. So, Judgment, Devil, Temperance, Moon. Okay. No, Embry.
All right then.
Let's see
go.
here. I want to go to academia just to see, just to double check on the double check on the masks that we have and what we're missing. Because I think maybe that fortune one was unnecessary, but we'll double check.
Welcome.
Fool and magician. Okay. We're going to make the masks that require other masks as well. Because I think as long as it has the icon to the left that you've made it, then it should be fine. Okay, so we need another Mage Knight mask, which is Justice and Hierophant. So, here, let me start an updated list here. Specifically from the Bat people. Alright, and that'll make that, okay. Cleric we can make. Excuse me. Okay, so we need a moon mask. Okay. So, Judgment. Another Temperance. And a Devil White Mask. Okay, so we need 6. We know we need basically $200,000 for those other, like the talismans. So that's just a matter of time and getting money. Okay, so we are going to now spend time with Maria. This will put her at rank 7 as well. What's Maria been up to? And yes, we'll give her the drawings. Oh, okay. Another one. Yep. There's the waterfalls.
Wow.
Oh, we still have another? Okay, yep.
Wow.
Yep, there we go. Prismatic Sea. We have been to so many places.
So. Thank you. Oh.
The boy laying on the ground over there. Yeah, we'll accompany you. Don't worry about it. This might be one of the Parapus
Okay.
boys that keeps getting trodden upon. Yeah, let's talk with
Thank
him.
you. Mm,
Don't see him anywhere.
uh.
Ooh, I don't like the look of this.
This. Hmm. You know.
Do you want to look at these pictures with me? Oh,
Yeah. Oh. Alright.
not even my brother could make it up there. I mean, I'm sure he could climb the tallest tree in Grand Trad. It's a city of stone.
So cool.
Like, I can stand on twigs too.
You know. Hmm.
Oh boy, okay. Alright, we're making a little bit of progress. Okay. I think he's aggressive. It is his name. It's weird that the parents would name him Aggressive Boy.
Thank you. We became friends.
Really amazing.
Mister. By the way,
Miss Fabian's in my family now. Oh. She's been formally adopted. Good.
thank you.
Worst legal name ever. Hi, yes, I'm Dr. Aggressive
He
Kid.
gave me courage.
Significantly increases post-battle XP, and when cooking, an additional dish will be made. Okay. Very nice. We can absolutely use that. Okay.
Uh, um,
Oh, poor kid.
oh,
Yeah, let's check on him.
So,
okay. Okay.
Oh, is the next chapter going to be helping out the Parapus kid? Okay. That's good. Okay. Is this Juna? Yep, alright. Juna is who we're actually spending time with next. We're already basically halfway done with Juna and Yufa's quest lines here.
Hey. Sorry about that. Huh? You know...
Okay, there we go.
But...
So if you guys don't remember, there was the previous singer for this festival is very upset that Juna is doing it and is doing it for free
Now then.
and all this nonsense and being very, very petty and is now threatening to kill Juna if she goes through with it. So I guess we'll see how this goes. People are
Really
excited.
amazing.
Yeah. Hey.
Today you're an escort and a bodyguard. Yep.
Excuse me.
You're on soon. Okay.
That's...
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll go take care of the issue. Ended without incident. Okay.
Oh.
Listen.
I won't do anything if you don't do anything. Exactly. Just admitting that you were going to attempt murder. Okay. Juna straight up defeated this girl through the power of song and heart and I guess friendship and all that.
I was in the wrong.
Oh boy. All right. Embry, I don't know what you want me to say. I'm not going to give feet pics, and I doubt Heisme is going to as well.
Thanks.
Wait! Oh.
Oh, that was an assassination attempt. Okay.
Hey.
Yep, we kind of figured. Oh, is she gonna die? Juna, she was poisoned.
Juna.
Yes.
Oh. Powerful poison. Yep.
No way!
That's why she's not speaking. Oh, boy. So let's go
Well,
pick
then.
some leaves to help.
Yes. Please.
Okay, so I guess we know what the final stage is gonna... sorry, not final stage. The next stage is gonna be.
I'll be all right.
We're gonna have to save Mirtis. Are we gonna... No. No, we went from 9 to 9.
New king draws nearer.
Look at this.
Oh, excellent. Barden sent us some stuff.
Well then.
What can I do?
Okay, yep. We've got some stuff
Alright
to
then.
do before we hang out with Yufa. There we go. We're gonna go check the
All right then.
masks again.
Where to?
Let's go. Hey, mister.
Ooh, okay, Devil White Mask. We need that one and the Moon one. Right, I think those are the only two he has that we need. Oh, Judgment, we need one. We're gonna get the Devil and the Moon, because I feel like those are ones that we do not see as often.
Can we talk?
I'm off.
Alright, there we go. We'll cross those off. So we are now all pretty much flat broke. I saw a pufferfish today. Let me see this. Oh yeah, yeah. They're a lot bigger than you would think when they're not fully expanded, but they only do that when they feel threatened or stressed. So it's actually kind of funny. Not too long ago, Kingdom and I went to an aquarium, and we went to a tank that had a bunch of exotic fish in it, from like South America, and I'm gonna be fair here. They were some pretty goofy looking fish, but I see them and I'm taking pictures and all that good stuff, and Kingdom just walks over and goes, "Wow, fish really just look like that, huh?" I'm like, Kingdom, they can't help it if they look like that. Oh, man. But we saw a lot of cool stuff. We saw those fish. We saw...
What can I do?
what are they called? Groupers, I think. The things that get really big. We've seen, like, Goliath groupers. They had several different tanks filled with jellyfish of all different kinds. Including ones that looked like they were made of RGB strips. The goldfish with the bubble eyes? Yes.
It's all right. Thank you very much.
Alright, here we go. So we're going to try and fix the situation at the church.
Let us pause.
They are very goofy looking.
Oh! Truly.
You.
Oi!
Oh boy.
What?
That can't be.
Just the worst.
We've not taken anyone.
No, we mustn't yield.
That's true, but
Yeah, I'm fine. What about you?
Thank you very much. Oh. I think not.
I wouldn't actually do that. No, it's okay. You can. Don't worry about it. See, the distortion of Magla around them felt like a possession.
Then
listen.
Snap them out of it. So what is this possession of Magla that they're talking about?
No, no.
wow. But then
Okay. I mean, we really should be looking for Hyperic and the sick people.
Yeah.
thank you very much. The old, cowardly me is no more.
Okay. Find clues at the church, but we can't get close to it. Okay. So we will come back another day then. Alright, so now we're going to go and show Neuros the little trinket that we picked up. And hopefully completing his quest gives us some money. Hopefully.
Oh-ho!
There we go. Potential relic.
Oh-ho!
It seems like all the relics we're finding are little pieces of a bigger puzzle.
My God, I've got it!
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, give us some money. Oh, darn it. It's XP items. Oh, no. I was hoping for money. We didn't get any. Let's see here.
Well,
This anxiety overcomes me. Start wondering if these happy days of mine might suddenly disappear.
that...
Told you I failed my flight test back in my more respectable days. Botched it. Once I'd healed from the crash, I was demoted. Alright, sounds good, Embry. I fear most is the coward I've become.
Alright.
After you've been burned, instead of choosing the path of exhilaration, the unknown, you tend to favor the path. Okay. I mean, we're not going to betray you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't let old age sour your outlook. Yep.
Oh, come on.
Thanks. I'll do it.
Okay, so he's probably going to give us another quest. Maybe. Oh, what do we get? Start of the battle. Start of battle on the Gauntlet Runner deck. Enemies take more damage. Okay. Bit of a small boost, but we'll take it.
Is,
Once this is complete, not even this. Okay. Yeah, so it is. We're building something bigger here by grabbing all of these different
This one's important.
relics.
now then.
All right, there we go. Okay. So we are about to head out on our next big adventure here, but first we are going to spend time with Maria here in the afternoon.
About the currents.
Yeah, there we go. We don't need to talk about the thing that we're going to do. We're going to spend time with Maria, and this will finish her storyline here.
So,
Okay. So, Gauntlet Runner.
This is...
All right, there we go.
Mister.
All right, there we go.
Mister. Oh, yay.
Eat up, you two. Smells good, doesn't it? Hope you like it. This dish has some complexity to it.
There's more than enough for everyone.
Oh, are they doing like a
I was thinking
community
maybe
food
it'd be
pantry
good
thing?
If I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
I mean, it might work.
Miss Fabian was worried too. But she said we won't know until we try.
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, hmm? What if they make a habit of skulking around here? Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened, and I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all. So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I've a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you?
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. She managed to put together something that brought the community together.
But you ran your own business.
Yes, Mom. At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender. I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts.
I'll consider it.
Oh, he's here.
That's what we're looking for.
You should try Miss Fabian's cooking. It's really good.
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
We're friends. But you're normal, and I'm not.
I've been thinking about a whole lot of things lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better. It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter. It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or, actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with. I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's Frail Boy. It says right above the text box.
I can't even remember my own name.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
I'm not sure, but it does feel a little different, yeah.
Do you want to come eat with us? Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
That's great.
Very
I'm
nice.
glad everything worked out.
Yep. Talking to people really does change things. Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next time.
Harundo? Who's that?
That boy who drew on the walls. We played together the other day. You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister.
No.
You gave me those pictures of your journey. Remember? When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, just do your best.
Was that her impression of us?
I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Is that how you really feel?
I used to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly. I didn't feel at home here. So I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabian to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabian. When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong. And right now, I've picked this place. This is my home.
That's sweet.
I'll wait here with Miss Fabian, so... Can't die, okay? So please come back.
Of course.
I promise you I'll come back, Maria.
Remember, it's a promise.
Maria, I'm the main character. I'm not gonna die.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, keeper and heritor of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Max ranked. There we go. Party can now study the Savior. Okay.
If you don't come back on your own, I'll find you and bring you back. I still dream about going on a journey one day. To all sorts of faraway places. I'll even go to where Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him. And then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Do the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
Okay, coming. Let's go.
And come on. How are we supposed to win if we're not moving up in the ranks?
What's up, Del? Something on your mind?
Hmm? That's nothing. Just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just the twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? Because I remember once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
It's a good thing we're
Is there
leaving.
any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Huh. Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if now? What if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
No problem. I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
He says that like it's no big deal.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why
Thank
is
you,
she
Kingdom.
here?
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognized the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your
What was
right
that
foot,
for,
I'm guessing?
Kingdom?
Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Because I couldn't scream, I'm feeling low right now.
I'm
I am
sorry.
sorry to hear that, Kingdom.
When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that. You've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
I can't say.
I can't say right now.
Well, I guess you don't really have to.
So you are committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now. Do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent.
Oh, that's why it didn't save the other guy that we killed. Because it was us fighting him and him fighting us equally.
Agree to fight.
Yeah, Gladel.
Was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
I'll protect Juna. I promise.
But where is this coming from? Honestly.
Then please, look after Juna.
Ugh. You do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
You spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it. You haven't won yet.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
Fortunately, too winded to notice.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for
No!
a reader.
I can't imagine what this is.
Often got his head buried in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it.
And then we show them the book and explain everything, and it's the same thing all over again.
One can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh. Sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, them. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day,
looks directly at camera.
Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del. You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan. We could invite Lady Juna over. Host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. The dream is just a dream.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Okay, more talking about the thing that we're gonna do. Yep, okay. Ooh, okay. If it's offering to make a save, we definitely need to make a save. Okay, so we made our plans. We're gonna get going. Oh, okay. We're burning a giant wooden effigy of the dragon god.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are badly well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Del's all better, and we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all earned a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
And it turns out that's what they were doing. Because we know that from watching the cutscenes.
Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. And he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me.
Why is the crier like a main character at this point? We're getting backstory on Batlin the Crier.
To make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? Makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor, anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabury ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats!
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, tis delicious. Beyond delicious.
Now, is it really delicious, or is it just Hulkenberg again?
Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
Sounds. I feel quite...
Right?
What's going on?
Does it get? Is it fruit that gets you drunk too?
But he's crying. What is this fruit?
You see, in old times, old long times ago, people...
Oh, it's a hallucinogenic. Okay.
Existence and talk to the gods.
Ha. Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed. Phew. Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. You don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
Okay, so, we're gonna be spending time with a party member of our choosing. And we can pick whoever we want. We're going to get a unique weapon for that character's main class type. I'm gonna say we go with Yufa, just because she's proven to be the most versatile so far. Well, with her summons. So I feel like adding to her power base would probably be the right call. So we'll go ahead. Stroll's completely out of it. I didn't even realize.
Oh.
Oh, she forgot something. Her mask?
Hold on.
In truth,
There's peril in gazing upon a smile such as mine, so by donning this mask I am protect... I feel like that's a humble brag. Juno warned me that my smile was enough to knock everyone out. Okay. Alright. Okay.
indeed.
Okay, so we can't use turns of phrase with Yufa. Gotcha. may receive the Dragon God's blessing as we set out to sea anew.
It's all right.
Sure.
I'm quite grateful.
Oh! Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright. We're gonna go with either, option 2 or 3 here. Oh, wait a second. Was... Embry was going on about, and I quote him directly, kissing that guy's sister. Sure, go for it.
Honestly.
Truly. Oh, you. I'm indebted to you now.
I think that's as close to a date as we're gonna get.
Actually,
Dancing Crozier. Okay. So we should be able to give that to Yufa as like an ultimate weapon. Theoretically.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del. What do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
Huh?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I like how she never said
So,
no.
with my own eyes, that lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know what, I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to it when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it.
Oh, so Del saw us testing the sword.
I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
Oh, boy. Alright, so despite our best efforts, they found out.
So?
Things have just gotten significantly more complicated. Alright. Let's rest for the night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, yes, come on. We don't need to talk about what we're about to do. Okay, so the next couple days should pass relatively quickly. It's mostly just going to be transport.
Okay then.
Yeah, no, we're good on buying things. We don't even have the money. Do we have any quests? That's the main quest. Right to rule. Oh, okay. This is Barden's quest. That's Neurus's quest, and then that's Moore's. Okay, so we don't have any side quests left.
All right, then. Let's go.
All right.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altaberry region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Hi, May.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altaberry, we give Luis the fake lance Neurus made up for us.
While I hold.
Why are you talking about it out loud if you don't know where they are?
Divine relic dedication ceremony. We use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his...
Oh, the camera's gonna pan back and they're gonna be like right around a corner.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Altaberry, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right, all present and counted. Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties!
Yufa knows pirate speak?
What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Backlin.
Oh, of course.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
This is Altaberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
Okay. All right, let's get going.
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Indeed.
Okay, so like I was saying, the next couple days should be relatively quick just because it's just travel. And all we're going to be doing is basically reading the books.
Oh.
We are going to max out one of our stats during this trip, though, which is nice. Yufa added more books. Alright, we're going to read How to Walk Outside the Island.
Alright.
There we go.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp, just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
All right, so we get to check the campfire again.
Indeed.
There we go. And we're going to go do some more reading. Basically, we're going to knock out this book just 1, 2, 3, and it's done. There we go.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It would seem that...
We now stand among the mountains. Oh, is this just more talking about what we're doing? Come on, guys.
So?
Okay, new day, new pantry. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna go finish the book now. And this will max out our tolerance, I believe.
Now then.
Tolerance. Why, that's...
There we go.
All right.
It's gonna give us more, but that's not gonna help. Oh, that's nice. It gives you a little bit of currency.
Look at this.
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodio Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation, none can say. Whoa.
On guard!
What?
Speaking of... Listen!
Yes. Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn. Does anyone have any other things that they want to yell about? Oh boy. Alright. Well, we'll take the +4 wisdom.
Bombs away!
And there's our drawing. Alright.
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the Gauntlet Runner can provide.
Okay, check the campfire. There we go. Let's see here. We're gonna read Pride and Persuasion for +4 eloquence. Nope, 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 not now, nope. There we go.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis nearly time.
Yes, more talking about what we're doing. Come on.
All right then.
All right, there we go. Check the pantry. Oh, wrong way. Go. Let's see here, and we're going to read The Future of Magic.
All right.
We're getting real close to just finishing all the stat boosts.
Nura speaking.
Taking a short stop.
Before
Okay.
Altabur's
Oh, there's
darkness,
another
the Gauntlet
location.
Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight, During
Murky
the Annex
graveyard?
War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god, there's so many. Why did we get out of the runner for this?
Look at it.
Hey,
Hey, guys, that's all really nice and fun and whatever. Hey, those are bones, like, right over there?
Yeah.
Huh, excuse me.
All right.
hey.
There's a shadow behind you.
Hey!
Well then.
Yeah, can we, like, leave and not, like, just hang around in a huge, massive grave? That would be nice if we could not do that. Thank you. Alright, we have reached Altabury Heights, and we have two things to do here. We are going to collect some gold beetles, and then progress the story.
Rewarded, but what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
The seat of Sanctism, Altabury.
Oh, we got a full-blown cutscene
I
here.
never thought I would see it in person.
I don't know, Kingdom.
What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
Present Luis with Dracodios, Lance of the Okay. Hope he doesn't find out it's fake. Yeah, probably a bad idea if he does.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphazia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Fortin. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later.
Apples and oranges here,
Thank
Lord
you
Luis.
for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day Festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
Because he didn't notice
You've all
that. Come on.
performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
It seems the land's past muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt?
Because he's a monster, like we've been saying.
Down, all people are inherently good at heart. Now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then
Yeah.
let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Let's set up camp right here on the street.
It's cold.
Yeah, I'm freezing my wings off.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Okay. Mission accepted.
Speaking of,
Center of town, Skyward Tavern,
certainly.
Diafranco Street. Okay. Okay. So let's see here. We are on Lunlumo Approach. There's a gold beetle on the right sidewalk here somewheres. Oh, right here. Okay, bottom of the stairs near the bridge.
What in the blaze?
No, cripes.
Hang on. That's the one from the
There we go. The White Peaks Magic Shop is the next one.
All right then. All right then.
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Let's just double check. That's the recruitment center. Wait a second. Wait, hold up. Let's talk to the mag broker.
Don't miss your chance to sell now.
Okay, and we get a better exchange rate. Oh my goodness, we can exchange. I'm gonna exchange 100,000. There we go. We have $800,000. That's all we need. Okay. All right. Hang on.
Where to?
We need to find the other streets, but before we proceed, we're gonna buy the rest of what we need.
All right then.
So it looks like the only way is forward.
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Say there.
So we're looking for the White Peaks Magic Shop.
Right. All right then.
Is it one of these stores?
All right then.
No, that's the Snowflower Pharmacy. Okay.
Hold tight the crown now.
You're not serious. All right then.
Flower selling
All right,
woman. Is it down here? Is it this other icon I don't recognize?
Amazing.
Oh no, that's just more. Okay.
All right then.
Yeah, amazing.
Hello there.
All right then.
How grand. How grand.
Alright, let's see here. This is Opera House Square.
All right then.
Well, nothing I can do about it.
So there's a gold beetle at the end of the huge bridge here.
Wonderful. I'm asking you. Proper aces.
Hello there.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we can't go that way.
That will be quite enough.
Proper aces.
Okay, here's this golden beetle.
All right then.
Let's see here.
Let's go.
Blue Sky Bridge has one by the pillars.
Right.
By the pillars.
My money's on Santa. Damn, Luis.
Hey, mister.
Oh, right here.
Right.
I don't know where this magic shop is.
All right then.
me take a look. White's Peak Magic Shop. Yeah, we got that. Blue Sky Bridge is the second area where you'll find all the shops. Okay. Oh, is it on low? Oh, okay. I think it's on Lower Blue Sky Bridge. Let's take a look.
Look, I don't give it to
Yeah, this looks like it. Cool. All right. So we have to examine the pot. There we go. Okay. So real quick.
Where to?
Ooh, all right. So we can't fast travel. All right.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
Let's go.
All right, so we'll fast travel over there. We'll progress the story until we can get control and fast travel again. Real quick, though, I am going to be right back. I just have to use the bathroom real quick, so we're going to go ahead and do this, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oi! All right, full disclosure. I didn't realize he said that. I thought this was going to be a relatively quiet section of town. So for him to just go, oi, every 20 seconds. Was not anticipating that. All right, let me see here.
Oi.
Yes, oi indeed.
Welcome. Wait. A band of youths with a knight and a yew chief. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One
Oi!
glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mastari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphazia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Edria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mastari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
Quite literally, we have to pay him for the room. Now this...
They've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
I'm sorry, this is a single room? This is swanky as hell.
Seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe?
You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
Join his personal guard?
Join his personal guard ourselves?
I considered that, but it might be tricky. We can't guarantee he'd allow it, and besides...
The real lance is overflowing with Magla. It would be a dangerous gamble to keep it on hand. That sort of power is easily noticed.
Attack from a distance.
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance? Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough.
Are we about to Abraham Lincoln?
From above.
Luis?
Target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis would be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides, laugh if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
I had always planned to. Haha.
From the beginning.
Right. I see. Well then. We're counting on you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles.
We've got this.
Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I think we're just good to go to bed. Yeah.
Good night.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real? Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island?
Shite. How'd they? Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely? That good enough for you, brother? Del. You remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but... What was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
Oh boy, okay.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Fordens...
Did someone snitch on us?
It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
Time marches on, and the age
Oh
of the
no.
new king draws nearer.
Oh, stuff's about to go bad real quick.
The Saints' Day festivities in Altabri will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God. And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go around. Lots of new info coming in even as I speak. From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail, thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks. But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Meanwhile, candidate Forden, too, may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history. Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell. So Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Yes, but I also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This will be no minor bout, that's for certain.
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time. First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside.
Okay, yes. We don't need to go over the plan we literally just went over.
Right.
It'll be okay.
Okay. Are we allowed to...
Where to?
No, we are not. Okay, so we have to progress the story then. Oh.
All right then.
Let's go.
Wonderful.
Hey, mister.
Oi there.
How fine.
Are we just going, like, right in through the front door? Yeah? Okay, I guess not.
Hey, mister. Check this out.
Oh, okay, give me a minute. Alright, so, before we proceed...
What now?
Let's take a look. Yufa. There we go.
Lovely time.
New skills, new possibilities. Good. I'm still getting stronger. New skills, new possibilities. Good. I'm still getting stronger. New skills, new possibilities.
Oh my god, it takes so much XP just to level up once. But there we go. Alright, Soul Hacker is maxed. Alright, we should be good to proceed here.
Well now, what are we on about?
At last.
Alright, let's wait. I'm ready. Here we go.
Got it.
Onward.
Alright, so Juna's done her job. We're good to go.
All right.
So,
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
let's go. All right.
I'm sure of it.
Oh, that's the new weapon we gave her. Holy cow.
Time to go.
This area is closed. Alright.
Why is this happening?
Ridiculous. You're not serious.
Look!
Guy standing in front of the door.
Hey!
Oh boy, the door's locked. We did not plan for that.
Actually, if so,
Ask the patrons about a key. Okay.
Oh my.
Let's see here. What about this guy? Nope. We can't go upstairs here.
That damned Luis.
Oh, but which action?
Hey!
Say.
Alright, we got a couple patrons here.
Ridiculous.
Why is this happening?
String.
Honestly.
Okay. A small gold tooth? How do you lose a gold tooth?
What's this?
Silver necklace.
That gives me an idea.
Okay.
Whoa, isn't that something?
That reminds me.
Oh God, why does he want it back?
is this perhaps?
Okay.
Yay, we've done it!
Alright, we've found the key to the door by returning the guy's tooth. Alright.
Yay, we've done it!
Ready?
Alright, yeah, let's go.
Check this out.
No.
What?
What?
So apparently...
What?
Did Stroll cut the lights? Oh.
That was a great help.
Okay, so Stroll and Hulkenberg cut the lights. We're good. Let's go. Why are we standing around talking? Move, move, move.
The future is uncertain. That is... Understood?
Ooh, okay.
Good grief.
Now then.
Now! Take a look.
At last.
Alright, Juna's set to sing. We need to be on... Okay. If we get into any fights, they'll target Yufa first. Alright. Okay. We can make this work.
No way.
Yep, guard dogs backstage. We know... Like, these guys look like single hits.
We must be vigilant.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Alright, how's that?
We seem to have defeated them all.
Who's there?
Oh, we didn't see this coming.
Watch out!
Alright.
Lightning! One left!
I return.
That was amazing! I can do this! Come forth now!
To him, I return.
Okay, well, so much for a fight.
Yay, we've done it!
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Alright, we got more guards and guard dogs.
Let's take it. We may yet
That's a
find
chariot
use for
white
it.
mask. Not one of the ones we need. Let's go the route with the dogs. That way we don't have to engage in combat again.
That should come in handy. Pocket it. What?
Okay, a lot of ladders. That one has a chest. There's 2 chests and an item. Oh, and there's a chest here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Be forewarned, our enemies are aware of us.
Yeah, nice work.
How nice. This should prove useful.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I don't know if it matters what ladder we go up or not.
What a fortunate find.
What do you think?
Yeah, we don't need to talk about this, just fight them.
I'm all prepared. Maybe there's a bet. Let's go! Burn!
This
Here I go! Heed me! One more remains! I've done it!
I will fight! Fire!
Alright, there we go.
What is it?
I love it.
An opera cape. Okay. So let's see here. Middle one has another item. But yeah, it looks like they all go to the same place, more or less.
What a fortunate find.
This brings us to a place with guards. Maybe the other one's more favorable. Okay, yeah, this one brings us to the route with dogs. We will go this way.
Please take care.
Much easier to get through when you can just quick kill them.
That should do it. Let's do it.
Oh, and it ends up all at the same place, too. Alright, well.
What?
We can make...
Yes, we're aware.
Let's go. Burn!
Two left. That was Xanana. Come forth now. This is the end.
We're counting on you to disgrace the Sanctist way.
He resists all three.
Forward! We'll do this together.
I'm counting on you.
Roar!
There we go.
I return.
Heavy attack damage did enough.
Well, now this is unbelievable! Sanctifex Forden's relic appears to be a colossal chalice. I'm told it's believed to be an ancient artifact called a Holy Grail. Truly, a relic.
Okay. Forden just showing up with the Holy Grail.
The pagans looted this from the church's vaults in antiquity. God, in his omniscience, is said to have imbued it with his essence, giving it the power to make wishes come true.
And how did such a glorious relic come into your hands?
We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Mutual dialogue was what won the day. Through guided prayer, anyone can be saved, and we may see God's blessing in all things.
Just incredible! But if anyone could do it, it's Sanctifex Forden!
I think it's obvious who the winner is. I suppose that marks His Eminence Forden as the sole winner. Even to an amateur's eye, no other relic could compete.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Sanctifex Forden! Now, continuing on.
Wait, Forden was last to present? That's not right. We've not seen Luis yet, or the island team.
Is there an issue? No. I think we're finally having a show end without incident. After all, these were originally Sanctist relics anyway.
Well, it looks like that's all the divine relics our candidates found across the land. The top-ranking faces will be announced during tomorrow's festivities. And now, it is my distinct honor to present a one-act opera for a Saint's Eve to remember. Please, join me in welcoming the diva herself, Juna, for a performance of the opera's opening piece. Ladies and gents, enjoy!
Well, Louise, rumor has it you found yourself quite a relic. Then why are you so reluctant to present it? No matter. The race's outcome is beyond your meddling now. Victory is mine.
I get the feeling this is not going to turn out like we had hoped.
Let's hurry.
Finally.
Especially since we're now approaching a big building with a big sweeping shot of the camera, I have a feeling something really bad is about to happen. Like a big monster of some kind.
We're here. I think we can get down onto that massive chandelier hanging from the ceiling.
Our escape route is secure. We should be able to flee undetected.
Good. Everything's going according to plan so far, but time's running out. From here on, it's all up to him.
All will be fine.
Okay. It's finally time to end this.
Gallica, I don't think we're going to end it. Oh, it's a fully animated cutscene too. Okay.
Juna's song is about to start.
From my fingertip flies a butterfly, how it pines for the moon up high. Fire calls its name, flying to the flame, burning as free as it can be. Out there, deep and dark in the valley mist.
Focus. You can only get one shot at this.
Oh, this is not going to go great.
In my soul, what I can't control. I can't close my eyes to the sunrise. From the shadow of the dark, fingers brush my neck with a remark. Oh, anguish traveler, my name is thine, and thou art I. Like the wind, shine through.
Oh my god, just do it. Oh, but why is our vision going blurry? Also, how is no one noticing this giant glowing blue weapon?
Now!
Oh my god, it actually happened!
We got him!
We got him!
Right?
What? And how did nobody...
What's going on? Is there something blocking it?
Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor! That was our kingdom's lovely songstress, Juna. Moving right along.
It didn't work. Come back.
Why weren't we able to retrieve it?
Hail!
Taking that into account,
Ludicrous.
He should be dead. We hit him right center of the chest.
Hey.
Hurry!
Yeah, we need to leave. Okay. This is not good.
Why do you dawdle? Did you get him?
We do not know why, but the lance.
Should we withdraw to retrieve it? Or make our escape?
Lost a lance? Perhaps it's this one.
What?
At last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere imitation.
How's he...
If you know what the lance is capable of, then surely you understand the situation. Your last hope is gone.
No.
It seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. I have no intention of surrendering, nor of wavering in my convictions. That being said, you truly have impressed me. I will allow you some final words, if you have any.
Say it!
I see your performance has come to an end, Juna.
Yes, the curtain falls. I'm no longer your songbird to keep caged.
So, you too stood with them.
Come on. He's ready to listen, so say it. You know there's something he needs to hear.
What are... I challenge you to a duel. Okay.
Luis, I challenge you to a duel.
Ah, the very words I was waiting for. You really have done your research.
Crap, he knows.
I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge. I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contest is what I've craved. This competition is little more than child's play. So be it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood. I will end your life with my own hands.
Then it's to be a direct confrontation after all. As though it was...
Wait, his uniform's bloody. We did hit him. He's wounded.
Which means this trinket is no longer necessary. Then state your name. How do you declare yourself?
I am the hero, and evil shall break before me.
A would-be assassin preaching moral superiority. Very well. If you have the strength, then the truth is yours to decide. My name is Luis Guiaburn. I am the rightful king, he who will forge anew this unworthy country.
I mean, it looks like we hit him. We just didn't hit him hard enough or in the right spot.
Any weapons, but fight with your very lives. If you live by a creed, show me its strength.
Oh, no. I mean, we're gonna go with, gonna keep Stroll, drop Hulkenberg, pick up Heismay. We should be good with this. I hope.
Go ahead. Have at me. An attempt on the life of Louis Squeerburn is a folly most cannot afford. We've come this far. Let's fight with all we have, Captain.
Luis, I will make an end of you here.
I should expect no less by a duel's code. So be it. Allow me to even the score.
This is our mission. We'll see just...
Alright, he's got half health.
Mustn't settle for... Witness our secret technique! I must be
He doesn't have any buffs, so we'll hit him with an Assassinate.
Rancor!
And we've yet to see an Oko.
Let's stay calm. No, lend me your strength. No, with Vitus power. The lightning!
Even I ask for your aid.
For Forward!
Heed me! I'm sorry, everyone.
Okay.
Friend! I strike. I strike. Come, accept my challenge.
Stroll! They got you with multiple ailments!
Okay.
After me! Something else. Let's do this!
We don't want to use,
I shall vanquish evil.
I guess, heavy slash damage, yeah?
Tougher than I thought.
Oh, that's not a lot. Okay,
Power of kings. Some darker arts.
come on.
Mandible bearing.
It's okay. Is there anything looking good here?
If we all work together.
We'll hit him with another summon undead king that seemed to do a huge amount of damage.
The enemy's still standing.
Oh, he is barely standing. Come on.
Strike. I strike.
Stroll! They got you with multiple ailments!
Go for it.
Be neither. On me, we go together. Rancor.
Remarkable. I underestimated you.
Okay, so we win, right? So we're just gonna kill him, right? We're not gonna, like, let him stand up and go into his second boss phase, right? We're actually gonna do something about this.
Strive for greater heights.
I admit, it feels good to...
I continue to...
Even I had...
Power can be... Yes, I've become stronger.
Why are you doing this? Kill him. Why are you letting him monologue?
You falter even now. Not enough, I'm afraid.
She... Oh, she gave it to us. She wasn't recalling it, she was sending it to us.
A fine blow. You've surprised me. But why? Why are you so intent on killing me?
You of all people should know the answer.
Don't just tell him. Don't just tell him.
Now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing.
What do you mean?
I can't tell if they're cheering or yelling in horror.
Did we do it?
Lord Luis?
At long last, 'tis done. We have brought him to justice. The great, untouchable traitor, Luis Guillaburn, is dead.
Apologies. Things fell apart at the end, and I wasn't thinking straight.
Even so, the outcome is the same. We could not have triumphed without everyone here.
Wait! It's good that we got him and all, but the lance...
Recall it?
Yes, it went down with him.
Recall it. Literally just recall it.
This looks dire. He's fallen in the middle of the stage.
If Forden spies Luis's body run through with the lance, he'll realize its power in an instant.
So recall it.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance. Yufa, can you call it up?
No. Too late for that.
What do you mean it's too late for that?
The crowd. If we call it up and take it with no explanation, everyone will think us thieves.
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours. Our offering for the ceremony. We'll have to take the stage and announce that ourselves.
Please wait. Do we reveal that we are the ones who slew Luis? Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling your supporters you deceived them and your master both.
She's right. The audience has no idea what's going on. We'll just look like the bad guys.
It's okay. We set out to kill Luis, and the deed is done. Our only failure is in the spectacle we made of it. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience to see our side.
You want to win their sympathy? What are you even planning to say?
I don't know, but we have to get on stage, now. If we don't explain ourselves fast, we'll never get a chance to.
Wait a minute! Hey!
Well, Lord Luis is dead, Embry.
I know that face. Was that Luis? Someone go and see to him. Is he truly dead?
Allow me.
Lord Luis, no. He's dead. He's gone.
Your Eminence, this was found off stage. Judging by his wounds, this must have been the murder weapon.
The lance. Is this the divine relic he sent his subordinates after?
His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is dead, without question.
You're absolutely certain?
I checked him thrice over. There can be no more doubt.
Luis, dead? And that can only mean this lance can pierce the barrier of the king's magic.
Oh no.
I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tardy in arrival, but the lance you hold is our offering to the ceremony.
What? You claim this lance? You mean to say you were the ones who did the deed?
All right, if we're gonna go in on this, then we're just gonna own it. Yep, we did it.
Yes. It is as you say.
God, Buff! How do you justify this?
I mean, look at him. Yeah.
Years ago,
He was an asshole.
ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal guard in service to his late highness. Even the songstress, Juna, aided us on several occasions. Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes. Traitor and Kingslayer both. And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence, nor the people. But today, finally, we have seen justice done.
Oh, don't tell me he's gonna get up.
Luis has paid for his sins.
Don't tell me he's gonna get up.
And at long last, my parents can rest in peace.
I don't like this over-the-shoulder angle.
I'd not
Are we gonna get
an
a
actor. Or do you truly weep?
It's just hitting me now. We finally won.
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please.
That explains why the songstress was so often with Luis, as well as these brave misfits.
I understand. It all makes sense now. I had wondered why a member of the Prince's own guard would fall in with Luis. You have done well to execute the rebel. I am sure that His late Majesty and His Highness must be pleased. And of course, the Sanctus Church recognizes your divine relic. Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities with fresh peace in our hearts.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, I heard you fought harder than any other. Your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging the Prince. But where you faltered then, you triumph today. In form and heart, you are a true knight. Is something the matter?
Oh, no. You honor me greatly, Your Eminence.
Now, this lance. The Sanctus Church will confiscate it for now. A lance capable of killing the tournament's candidates would only sow panic and chaos.
Yes. As you wish. We brought it.
He's very evil, Kingdom.
You may step down now.
He's like, put it this way, we're the only good guy that's in the running for the king.
Think you can just walk away, do ya? You owe us a moment or three.
I mean, yeah, we do. Oh, look at that! We went up to 5th place. I can't imagine why. It's as if people dropped out. Literally.
So you lot were working against us from the start. And you right along with them, Lady Juna.
What was your motive? Why did you kill Lord Luis?
Because he's an asshole.
A matter of justice and not simply petty revenge. Then we owe it to them to explain why we have taken their guiding force. They deserve that much. Captain, do you not agree?
All right. It's time for the truth.
I am sorry if I'm overstepping my mark. I know I'm but the latest to become your ally, but...
No, you speak the truth. We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne. To break the curse afflicting His Highness the Prince.
What's that? The Prince? He's dead, mate. Wait, he is dead, isn't he?
He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story than that if you don't want to get cut open where you stand.
He had to be declared dead in order to protect him. Though he lives, he is bedridden, cursed by magic.
And the only way left to undo that curse was to kill Luis.
Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction. And I was a spy in its service, trying to find out if we had any option beyond murder.
I cannot expect you to understand all this immediately. However...
You did this for the prince! His father, the king, was a coward! Puppet of Forden! It was because of him that this country rotted from the inside! And for his son! For his bloody, useless corpse of a son! What made you think his life was worth more than Count Luis?
Well, Count Luis is an asshole, so...
I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more than another.
I myself have never met His Highness. Nor do I know what sort of person he is. But I want to see the future these people believe in.
Despite our many differences of tribe and status, we still banded together. Through them, I saw the possibility of a world united.
Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shock and despair on your faces too.
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now. Even the doubts. I know we'd be happy to have you.
Hold a moment. These two were Luis's right-hand men. I would advise against this.
No. Their hearts are as loyal as any of ours. They but served another master.
Lady Juna. I guess you really were watching out for us. More than we ever knew. I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most. They put him through so much for their sodden igniter experiments, and are now protecting him's all I've got.
Del.
Maybe it is time to step back. Get away from this bloody business. I guess this was all it took. Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind that doesn't feel right after you wake. So, we're drifters now. Maybe we'll open up that restaurant after all, eh? We'll see you around, Lady Juna.
Look, I'm not the smart one, you lot know that, so I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. I've never been this confused in all my life. Damn it, I just don't get it. Damn it. Oh, Del, wait! Don't you wander off like that? You mean all that about the restaurant, yeah?
Never could say what you were feeling. I'm sorry this was all I could do.
Ah, Captain, let us tarry no more. We must check His Highness's condition.
I'm gonna guess
That should have lifted the curse.
that the curse still isn't lifted for some magical bullshit reason.
What's going on? The cursed thorns haven't disappeared.
But the caster is dead. Forden and his guard were sure to check Luis's body.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this in public. Let's go back to the inn for now.
His Highness still suffers under the curse. But Luis is dead. I cannot fathom it.
Maybe we killed a fake. Like his body double. Or something.
No. There's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person and still be mistaken.
And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death, surely.
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit.
Okay, he had a totem of undying.
No.
All right, so I have a theory, and y'all can kind of take this down just in case I've got it wrong. I'm willing to bet that Luis was not the only one to be involved with the king's curse and the prince's curse. Del just said that the king was a puppet of Sanctifex Forden. I'm willing to bet that that spell was cast in equal parts by Sanctifex Forden and Lord Luis. That they teamed up to remove the king and the prince under some kind of agreement, and then that agreement went sideways, and they fought over who should be king next. So we've effectively killed half of the problem, I guess? We're gonna have to find out. Also, who's the hooded figure that was checking Luis's body and was snitching to Luis?
Could Forden be the one behind all of this?
I have no evidence to say otherwise.
You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire Dashed Sanctus Church?
Nay, but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sanctism the state religion. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the throne would have been unshakable.
Sounds like motive enough to want the prince gone.
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible. Let's question Forden in person at the main festival tomorrow.
We'll need that divine lance back, too. It's not something we want in Forden's hands, especially now.
Hey, I'm going to go talk to my sister. She's bound to be somewhere in the city for the Saints' Day festivities. Sister, I should explain. All that fuss today was... well...
Is it safe for you to come to such a public place?
What? No, it's fine. It's not like we caused a riot or anything. We even explained ourselves to Forden's satisfaction. Actually...
That's not what I meant. You're the songstress, remember?
Ah, yes. Suppose you're right.
I know we talked before about the loophole in the King's protective magic, but I never thought you would be the one to strike Luis down. And that lance you presented, I take it that's why you went to Verga Island.
We didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. It didn't exactly go according to plan.
Yeah, we weren't trying to make a show out of it.
Tyrant of the throne.
And that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something. About Sanctifex Forden. What kind of man he really is.
Because, well, now that Luis is out of the picture, we know who's got the best chance. A man as powerful as him, well, you know how it is. You hear all kinds of nasty rumors swirling about. I'm just wondering if there's any truth to them.
Tuna, are you seriously trying to dig up dirt on Sanctifex Forden? On Saint's Day of all days?
Oh, loosen up a bit. You can't deny that people talk, and God knows they always have. Especially about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone get to the prince. Whether some official ordered the assassination. Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold me and send me away. I don't suppose you ever heard if there was any truth to that.
Oh. It's not a no.
I don't mean to dance around it, so it's just not an easy thing to ask about. I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden mentioned something he couldn't have known, unless he was actually there, the night of the attack. Unlikely as it is, if it turns out Forden was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance. And you're the eldest daughter of House Cygnus, a Sanctist family. The people would see you as an accomplice to a man who had a hand in killing the royals. I couldn't bear to let that happen. You don't deserve that. I need to know the truth.
Then, suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin. What would you do with him? With the Sanctist Church?
What do you mean?
Well, I was but a girl of only 12 years. I knew nothing about the inner workings of the crown theocracy.
Sister? What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. If a tad overworked. All these new developments and tragic events. I'm just run a little ragged, that's all.
Sister.
I'll be fine. Really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If I am to be the people's saint, I must be strong enough to play the part. Maybe I'll hold off on the harder drinks today, just to be safe. It's been a long time since we could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just two sisters visiting Montario for the holiday. I'll see you again soon.
About that. Let's rest.
Okay. Yeah, notice Rella
Good night.
didn't say no.
Time marches on, and the age
If she had no info, she would have just said, nah, I've never heard anything about it. But the fact that she didn't say anything of the kind makes me think, yeah, there was something to it.
Now, let's get this
Wow, they got
year's
that stage
Saint
fixed
Day
real
Festival
quick.
of Montario underway. We will begin with a few words from His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden.
Looks like Dracodios hasn't left his side.
Today is a day of great celebration. A day to offer up our thanks to God. But first, an announcement. Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me. Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hand.
Just have Yufa go,
I would
whoop!
not see further
Come on.
bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation?
He's talking as if the race is already over. What about deciding the winner?
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now and crown Sanctifex Orden.
No. He would end the tournament here and now.
So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient.
But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends this while he's this far ahead, we won't be able to reverse it.
Oi! The game's not over yet, you cocky bastard! We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed.
Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace! Hail His Majesty Forden! Long live His Majesty Forden!
Damn him.
Oh boy. What's with all the people behind us? That seems pretty sketchy.
Let's go. We reclaim the lance now.
Or just have Yufa go, whoop!
Are you out of your mind?
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
All right. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna lean into it.
There really is no other way.
So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand?
His smuggler is horrific, distorted. It's sickening.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is treason against the kingdom, you filthy assassins.
Assassins? Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it?
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate
He didn't say no.
Baseless, is it? In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
You waste your breath. What do your words matter now? The royal family is gone. Luis is dead. Only I remain. And only I am fit for the throne.
You vile traitor!
You call His Eminence a traitor? Preposterous! The Sanctifex is incapable of such deeds!
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Charge these ruffians with your divine lance!
Behold, the flock has spoken. Those who defy me are to be executed. Before you die, know that I am in your debt for killing Luis and handing me the crown.
Del, what the hell's going on? I thought the prince's case was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start. Wait, is that...
You, identify yourself.
What is going on? Is that Lord Luis?
Who are you? We're at a festival. Should we not be festive?
What on
I
earth?
meet you, Ford.
What?
Impossible.
How is Luis alive?
Not that it matters.
What?
It falls to me to finish the job then.
Come on, Yufa.
Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits. and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Louise! But why?
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
Is that the... It's the fake! It's the fake! Oh, Luis kept the real one! Oh!
This is the true lance.
You snake, Louise.
I am beyond speechless. What on earth is happening?
Impossible.
Yes, Luis is like turbo evil.
The festival is cancelled! Cancelled!
Zell, Lord Luis is alive.
What's going on? Good people, you have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination.
Okay, I doubt he had a totem of undying. It would have to be in his other hand.
To usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. A tainted Sanctifex is unfit to rule.
Is he going to name himself the head of the church?
You seem lost for words.
Yeah, we killed you. Yeah, we killed you.
You're supposed to be dead.
In a sense, yes.
Then how? How are you alive? Forden's own attendant confirmed your death.
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
No! Zorba?
Oh, the necromancer.
Back at the Grand Cathedral, I ordered the dead to recover my body if the need arose.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand.
Oh my god, he was revived by the necromancer. We never saw a body of the necromancer.
Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was on my side, not yours.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Luis is destined for far greater than this, so I devised a plan. I would proclaim his death and deceive both Forden and his flock. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die in such a place.
I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death out of mercy.
Why'd you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you, I was present for the inspection. It was hardly a difficult task to swap out your counterfeit.
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of us? Ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead?
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambitions. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hand, just as planned.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks. You're insane!
Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless.
Oh no.
You resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell.
He knows the prince is alive now.
The curse's victim still draws breath. For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived. Where is he? Speak or die.
I mean, we killed you once, we can do it again. Fancy lance or not. Yufa, really any time now.
Please, spare us.
No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctus break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
No! Stop him!
Out of the way!
The brothers, no!
Why? Go! Run!
Yeah, you should have been running 20 minutes ago.
Thank you.
The best time to run is now.
You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that! This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lord!
I see. So even you two faltered.
Oh no. Del pushed Baz out of the way. Oh shit.
Fantazio! Hey! Wake
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Tell.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that.
Stop talking, Del.
I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
Huh? Hey. Del? Del!
Holy shit.
Pitiful. See what Brotherhood earned them.
Lord Louis. That's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our hope. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than anything!
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Luis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb.
Again, we killed you one time, we can kill you a second time.
Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us!
Shut up! What about Zell? You saw what that bastard did to him!
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed. For now, please flee with us.
Shit!
Come, make haste.
Holy crap.
Oh, welcome back.
It went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
You can expect little else in Altabri. I apologize for not being present.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a crew, worst case, we'd have been turned in.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's alright. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Tell knew he couldn't choose where to snuff it. The fact that you were there, Lady Juna, that's enough for us.
Basilio.
Best to leave him be for a while. He's just lost the only family he had.
By the way, have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be...
No, it was...
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted.
It was Luis.
Means it was someone other than Forden after all.
But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind. Luis was innocent of that crime, at least.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command. Unless we can find and kill them in time. Damn it all!
We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we? Now Luis knows the prince is alive. Surely that's far from ideal.
Yeah, we've effectively lost
It's not
everything.
to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous, so let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any leads to follow.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus Church's past, but that's tomorrow's concern. As for tonight, we could all use some time to rest our hearts and minds.
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself.
Oh god, he's hallucinating.
Tell? What?
Seems you made it out in one piece, though.
Are you alive? But back there, you... Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luis. Bloody hell, Tell. I thought I...
Basilio, sorry. From here on, you're taking the lead.
But why?
No, he's definitely... This is...
Tell, I only made it this far.
This is trauma.
You? Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you.
Tell...
Don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready? Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight, but why?
Oh, Lodestar, ye grief-racked brother.
Oh my god, he's our final... Connection. All right.
Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line. This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
Oh God, I keep forgetting they do that! Oh, at least this is the last one.
See you around, Dell.
Good Lord. Okay, hello, replacement for Stroll.
Thank goodness! You're finally awake.
Oh no, we're in Skyrim.
You were passed out. Don't scare me like that. Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
We just gonna talk about the fact that he just sat up with the axe on his back? Oh, what do you mean my controller shut off? Has the cutscene been going for that long?
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
It's you lot, from before.
They want to pay their respects for Fidelio. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Ardell. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad. Thanks.
Oh my God, I'm like legitimately tearing up at how sad and beautiful this cutscene is, and then it's just Basilio like, thanks. My God. All right. Holy crap. Oh, we're still not done. Okay.
It struck down Santifex Forden right before our eyes. That's supposed to be impossible.
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may lose faith in the church.
Before all else, we must choose a successor. But they need not share Forden's strength.
I have brought her here.
You requested an audience? Assembled lords?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Forden.
This girl? She is your plan?
Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal. If anyone is to succeed His Eminence, it should be me, as his trusted right hand.
See sense. Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty.
Rella, will you not speak? Surely you feel what they ask of you is beyond your station.
Well, that is...
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Rella, will you answer their call?
Oh god, this whole situation
This
is
is all rather
so icky.
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round turns in your favor.
Even so, I am unfit to be queen.
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request. Would you rather have that tyrant Luis become king?
Well...
Hey, sounds like we've got big news. I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is, it'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor. And Rella, at that. Going for popularity over power, it seems.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than it seems.
But, say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all, gets to do what she wants. Doesn't that tidy this whole thing right up?
No! This can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots.
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet. Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse.
This isn't good. Probably not the best time to talk to her either.
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes public.
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctus Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government, that'll be a tough lead to shake. After all, just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to restore the prince to the throne.
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Frontrunner and runner-up, with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that popularity's eclipsed royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged.
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the Kingslayer will take up the hunt.
So many obstacles. What do we do?
We keep trying. I don't know what our next step is going to be, but we need to... We can't just get stun-locked and stop.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty.
Now, it's not technically a capital offense as long as they don't find out.
I'm in. As long as they don't find out.
You can't just casually drop an "I'm in" on this.
Ardell was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations. His appearance would be the least of our worries.
If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of Elden blood. I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing. What say you?
I already said I am the prince. I was gonna say, hey, we've doubled down so far. May as well quadruple down at this point. I'm gonna go with I am the prince.
Was that believable?
Even this doesn't get to you? Sometimes I worry about you.
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more. I pledge.
Yes, Hulkenberg, this is like the 8th time you've pledged your sword to this campaign.
Declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
Right then. Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince. My cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished.
That's a lot of swords.
With his life on the line.
Can we talk?
Okay. Goodness gracious. Guys, we have got more story to watch. But we are running extra late tonight, so I'm going to say right about there is where we're going to make our save and hold off until next time. So let me go ahead and do that here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we are on yeah, thanks. Let me see here. Embry, I'm actually in the process of rendering and uploading the VODs from this playthrough, so they'll be up eventually. Yeah, we've got at least a whole nother day's worth of story, and then we start moving down, like, side quests and whatnot for Altaberry Heights. Okay, holy cow. I completely forgot Luis had a necromancer on his side. Otherwise, I probably would have called that. Completely forgot the golden rule. We didn't see the body, which means the necromancer isn't dead. Oh, the VOD's up automatically after stream? Then yeah, absolutely. Guys, that's gonna be where we call it. I'll tell you right now, there's no bonus stream this weekend, but I'll be back on Monday with Kill the Choir for Dead Monday. It is Choir's choice as to what game we're going to be playing. So be sure to tune in to see what he chooses. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. I will see you all next week. Same time, same place, same stream. Different game. Have a great weekend. See you.